My name is Paige and I am a firm believer in the supernatural. So near me there's actually an abandoned hunting area. There was a hunting tower there, and to get there you have to go down this path and then you have to turn off the main path and then you follow that and then you eventually get to this wide clearing of just nothingness. And I used to always climb up the tower and like hang out in there, like, you know, what else do you do when you live in the country? But recently I went back there and the tower's over and it's just, there's a really eerie vibe every time I go there. There's a couple of us that are gonna be going, trying to get some orbs, trying to see some spooky stuff happening. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
There's another one, oh my god.
That's scary.
It's me! Oh my god!
I've had a couple paranormal experiences in my life. I was actually at my friend Robin's house with a couple other of my friends and we were all just sitting around in her room. So she had this one circular pencil holder thing and it was just chilling there. So we're all talking and then like we all look over at it and this thing is rocking back and forth. Like it's just like, I don't know if you can see that, it's just like going like that, like randomly. And then my one friend Akira goes, "If you're a ghost, then stop." The thing literally, it's like rolling, it does like one more like that, and then it comes to a dead stop, and it doesn't move anymore. We're gonna go out tonight, see if we can get some orbs, and see if anything creepy happens, and yeah.
Okay, for Akira, basically this app is obviously fake. But what we're gonna tell Akira is that basically we're gonna be using this app to detect ghosts, and how the app works, I'll show it to you here. Like here it's like a radar screen, like how your phone connects to like the satellite or like the cell connection is because it uses electrophonic waves. This app, what it does is it measures irregularities like around you.
This is my ghost story.
Okay.
Her house is haunted. I was home alone in her house and she has this doll that sits on top of her TV. Why do you have a doll that sits on top of your TV? I don't know. And you know, I was like getting creeped out, so I decided to watch Netflix upstairs. We heard noises. There was noises everywhere. When I went up to my room to say the intro today, I actually told the story about like the cup in your room and how it just started rocking. Yes. So yeah, Robin's haunted. So
I'm not haunted. Ghosts just love me.
She's haunted.
As a kid, like my uncle had passed away like 2 months prior, and there was like this chair that he always sat in at my grandparents' place. And everyone was putting their jackets on that chair. I was only like 2 at the time, and then I started taking the jackets off the chair, and my parents were all like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you moving the jackets?" And apparently I was like, "Well, Uncle Pat's sitting there."
So when I was really little, my grandfather died. We were like best friends. But yeah, so my family used to camp a lot. My whole family was in the trailer, and then I was sleeping. And then all of a sudden something just woke me up like dead in the night, but there was no noise, like no one had gotten up. And there was like a curtain, and then I just saw this like glowing light like at the end of the curtain. I don't know if I was hallucinating or what.
I'm like skeptic because I'm like, I don't know if I believe in like ghosts and like them haunting, but I feel like if they have recently passed, like they're still kind of like there.
Like good spirits.
Yeah.
I would say I do, because I feel spiritual things happening on in this world.
I think I do believe in them, but I don't think I'd want to necessarily see one.
I'm like somewhere in the middle.
I believe 100% in spirits and ghosts and stuff. Okay, we got our flashlights, we got our app, we're ready to go. I have my little camera.
Okay, we're leaving now.
Die.
There's nothing right now on the ghost meetup, but we will see what happens.
Okay, we are on the path.
So I was gonna say, this is pretty much in every episode of like Criminal Minds. They always do a backstory, like the fun teens go out.
Oh yeah? So true.
And you know, we get killed.
There's gonna be a path on this side of the forest and we have to turn into it. It's like a big clearing in the middle of the forest. So we just got to the path, it's right here. As you can see, there's footsteps.
I'm a little scared.
Hey, I'm not going first. Kayla, you're the oldest, go.
No! They look like moose.
No, they don't.
The tracks look so straight that it's actually eerie. Robin and Kayla are in charge of the little camera and trying to capture orbs throughout this. So it was a really cold night, which explains why this photo looks so foggy, but I didn't actually see anything abnormal in it. I feel like this is gonna turn into the Blair Witch Project.
I honestly do, my nose is already running. So.
Oh. So we're pretty deep into the forest now.
I don't know how deep I want to go, to be honest.
It's my god! Oh, wait, let me see. It got a ghost.
Why is it saying attempt?
It says composition and you have a camera.
Oh, so we're at the hunting ground now. There used to be a tower standing.
I'm scared. My biggest fear is in ghosts rednecks, to be honest.
It says run, is that?
Rough.
Oh my god!
Someone put the
Why
light
don't
on
we
the
get
stand.
closer?
Or why don't we not? Okay, move together as a unit.
I'll do it!
Okay. Here it is.
It's
Dutch.
It's exactly where the top
There's another one. There's another one.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm Dutch.
We're
What the
both
fuck?
Dutch.
Akira's Dutch too. Okay.
Technically, I am not Dutch. My family is Dutch,
Yeah.
but I am adopted. Are we smiling or no?
In the first photo, I didn't see anything unusual.
Ghost man! Ooh! Ghost man!
You can see on the top, there's a weird straight line of light. It's weird how straight this line was and how it wasn't in the first picture. In the second picture, you can see that the line is disappearing and it almost looks like it's like whooshing past the camera, if you know what I mean. You scared the shit out of everyone.
I'm really happy about that, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you do that on purpose? Robin!
I was like waiting for the perfect moment. I was like,
No.
nobody can see what's behind them right now. I'm just
Demon! Come get me!
no, she's gonna die.
She's dead. She's dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
I guess we'll have to go back and see if we got any orbs.
Yeah, I'll say hello. I'm done.
Still have to go all the way back.
Okay, you
Yeah.
know.
So the ghost raider just a dance. Yeah, this is the most exercise I've done all year.
Oh my god, I'm sure gonna get my steps in now.
You goat man! Holy
Yeah, the guy was so sketched out. He's
Yeah,
I'm
that's me. Oh my god. God. Stop, 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 stop.
God! That mistaken two red ones like flashed on.
God. There's a dog.
Because we were screaming our heads off.
That kind of sounds like coyotes.
Hey, yeah, let's go.
Like an update. Akira and Robin's phones are both like dead.
And they were in your pocket the whole time.
Yeah, I
right?
didn't even touch it.
They were in their pockets.
And I was holding Paige's out the whole time, and it's still at like 90%,
Yeah, in
and was
the
fine the
clothes.
whole time.
So apparently Robin called me at some point during our excursion and it left a voicemail.
Yeah.
Wait, like right now?
Like it was like at like 8 something. So
Well,
it was
that's
like
when we were.
We were
out.
recording the
Weird.
whole time.
I don't.
Yeah, we were.
We were either recording or we were out, but
Like,
you never stopped
No,
calling
because
anyone.
my phone was zipped up in my jacket pocket.
Enter your access code, then press pound.
Oh my god, everyone is gonna know Kayla's access code.
Just blurry out.
To listen, press 1. To modify first new message.
But you don't even hear us, if that was us.
We were loudly talking the whole time.
Yeah. Did you say hello at any
No! So how did you butt dial?
I don't. Because it was like zipped in my
Wait, what?
pocket.
From-
You
Yeah.
can't boob dial. I heard help me. Did anyone else hear that?
You know how there's audio recording, you hear stuff later that wasn't in the day? That's not my voice.
This is like really strange.
Is it still going? Oh
Yeah.
That's scary. I'm actually gonna cry. I was seriously just expecting this to be like a ha 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 joke video, and now I'm
That's kind of
freaked out.
creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it right up.
Wait, how? Like, what's the time?
There we go.
Delete the message.
The message.
It went to the 5-minute mark.
The message was 5 minutes.
So like, what is going
So it had to dial and then hang up again. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
The Holy Ghost.
Sorry, I have dreams of people dying,
Yeah.
and then it comes true.
It's
Yeah, I remember
creepy.
you
It's happened to me 2 times.
Jenny, I never
If you
wanna
have
be
a
in your
dream of me
dream.
dying, call me.
Yeah,
Let me know.
Do you want to hear the most recent one? It
Yeah.
was the freakiest one. I was driving to Ottawa with Paige, and we were in the white van. And then my friend's brother, I drove by his house, and he was dead underneath a tree. So then we pulled over, and that weekend, everybody's in bed. I'm sitting at the table. My friend texts me. She said, died.
I remember this when I was probably still in a crib, so that would be maybe 3 years old. In my crib, looking out the window, it was at night. And I'm looking across, I see 3 hands like this. So they're basically arms, that's all they were. Just like this, up, that's it. I'm looking and they're sort of just doing, all of a sudden they realize that I'm looking at them and they react like that. I see you, I'm coming to get you. And then they move, and I know now they're coming around the block. I'm frantic in the crib, screaming and yelling. My parents don't understand. Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
You cheater.
No, like a music video. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'm the other woman.
I was like, I was kind of nervous the whole time. I just hate being in the dark, period.
Like I was fine walking there, but when we got to that open space, like I feel like the atmosphere just like kind of changed in a way that I wasn't expecting.
It was really weird because I was so nervous at first, but then I felt, when we got to the open field, you felt scared, I felt calm. Is that weird? That I all of a sudden just got really calm. And I don't know, maybe it was my boyfriend Victor, the ghost, soothing me. Yeah, that was me.
I thought it was gonna be like, oh, like we were like grasping at nothing. A bunch of weird stuff started happening. Like when we got back the voicemail, that was the scariest part.
So personally, on the way there, I wasn't that scared. Like, I've gone through those woods like a million times at night, during the day, sunset. Sunset's beautiful. It's the moment that the radar, like, I thought it was the whole time. Honestly, like, it freaked me out when it said Dutch, and like 3 of us there were Dutch. Like, I don't know how it knew that. And then it just started saying things that were happening right then.
That was fun. Thanks for taking us.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming for that experience.
I think I need a new phone, but
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, did anyone change their mind on ghosts? Like, you were kind of skeptic, and like, who else was skeptic?
Well, like for me, I'm not really like skeptic anymore. But that's not because of the experience, because of all the stories that we told.
Yeah.
Like that sort of.
Yeah.
Like that's not a coincidence. Like
Yeah,
that can't be a
that's true.
coincidence. Like it wasn't really as much the experience. It was more like the stories that we shared at the end.